Today on MTG Unpacked, we're getting stuck into some awesome packs for patrons. And today's patrons, we have Tobias Moog, Buki, Derek Grunwald, and Nova Entropy. Alright, so grabbing Final Fantasy there. Then we got two Tarkir and a D&D and Kamigawa here for Tobias. And then everything else here will divvy up. So we have 4 packs. Let's do something like this. Going to Buki and 2 to Derek. Let's get into it. Thank you for being a patron, Tobias. And the patrons get the rares, mythics, foils, and anything over $1, along with the art cards and anything from the list. And we do all of that to save the patrons on shipping costs. Starting off here, we have Tarkir Dragonstorm. It is Riverwalk Technique, Coordinated Maneuver, Narset's Rebuke, Delta Bloodflies, Sultai Devotee, Ice Ridge Serpent, Aggressive Negotiations, and Sonic Shrieker for the uncommons, Equilibrium Adept, Kishla Skimmer, and Great Arishan City for the rare. Oh, we got another one, Sage of the Skies. Foil, Twin More Stormbrood. Love the showcase border on those. Another foil, Rugged Highlands. And an Elephant Treasure Token. Alright, moving on to some Dungeons and Dragons. So, yeah, I think we should have good luck with the Dragons today with the Lucky Playmat. We've got Hall of Storm Giants. I think that goes around this way. That looks pretty cool. Then we have a Swamp, Underdark Basilisk, Feign Death, I think is still over $1, we'll chuck it in. Manticore, Spare Dagger, Loathsome Troll, get out of here you troll, Burning Hands, Chaos Channeler, Fate's Reversal, Goblin Javelineer, and Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Awesome pull right there. Then we've got a foil Dawnbringer Cleric, and roll for initiative with Xanathar zapping people. Treasure on the other side. Okay, onward to more Tarkir Dragonstorm. One of the best sets of 2025. We have Fire Rim Form, Alesha's Legacy, Sarkhan's Resolve, Agent of Codus, Dragonback Lancer, Storm Shriek, Feral Rebellious Strike, Spectral Denial for the uncommons, Mystic Monastery, Gurmag Rakshaza, and Bloomvine Regent for the rare. Oh, and a mythic, Death Begets Life. Awesome, we'll sleeve it up. Desperate Measures in foil, Blossoming Sands, and a Warrior Dragon token. Gotta chuck it in. Alright, grabbing the sleeves here. First mythic of the video. Not a bad start to the week for the patrons. Onward to more Kamigawa Neon Dynasty goodness. Hopefully getting one of those full art lands. This is an alternate art for Kaito Shizuki. Then we do get a very nice island. Love those. Along with Selfless Samurai, Seven-Tail Mentor, Brute Suit, Disruption Protocol, Short Circuit, Lethal Exploit, Replication Specialist for the uncommon, Circuit Mender. Behold the Unspeakable on the other side. We're going to speak about it because it's a vision of the unspeakable. Oh, not bad. Takanuma Abandoned Maya. I think that's sleeve worthy. We've got a foil Upriser Renegade Showcase and a treasure token. Okay, so not some bad pulls here for Tobias. Whack that in the sleeve. So the best of the bunch here, I would say probably this Death Begets Life. I could be wrong about that, not quite sure. Moving right along, let's zip over here to Nova Entropy. Thank you for being a patron. 2 packs of Final Fantasy. So is anyone looking forward to the next Universes Beyond set coming up in mid-November? That is Avatar, The Last Airbender. So we've already seen a couple of previews of that so far. We got Call the Mountain Chocobo Quattro Foray Commune with Beavers. Ice Flan, Summon Chocomog, Blitzball, Loperit Scout, Relentless X ATM 092, that's a mouthful. Samurai's Katana, Restoration Magic, Titus Blitzball Star, there's a legendary, and a Realm Reborn for the rare foil. Prompto Argentum, and we've got Windows Federation Center. What is this? This looks like some Moogles. It is Summon Good King Mog 12. That is awesome. Alright, let's see if we can summon more Moogles in the second pack here. The Nova Entropy. And we have Gubu Gardener, followed by Scorpion Sentinel, Summon Chocomog. Item Shopkeep, Bloomburrow, Vane's Treachery, Syncopate, Omega Heartless Evolution, there's another legendary, we'll chuck those in. Tifa's Limit Break, Tonberry, and Crystal Fragments flips into Summon Alexander, and we've got Summoner's Grimoire for the rare. Foil Garland, Knight of Cornelia, he was in the first Final Fantasy, wasn't he? I remember that guy. We've got Chaos the Endless, Foil Mountain, and a Hero Bird token. Alright, so scooping it up here for Nova Entropy. What would be the best one here? I would say maybe a Realm Reborn. Alright, moving on to our next patron here. We have Derek Grunwald. Thank you for being a patron, getting into some Foundations goodness. Looks like we've got to do a card trick here to build the suspense. And we have Blanchwood Armor, Affectionate Indric, Squad Rallier, Sure Strike, Fake Your Own Death, Goldvein Pick, Gnarled Colony, Think Twice, Grow from the Ashes, Elf Warrior, flipping into a Raccoon. How could I not chuck in the Raccoon? We've got a Swamp, Foil, Firebrand, Archer, and, oh nice, Borderless, Tiny Bones, Bauble, Burglar. Along with the Jarnies, Pridemate, Stromkirk, Blood Thief, and that is it. So which of these sets in this video is your favourite? Surely it must be Edge of Eternities. Let's go. And we have Hull Carver, Mental Modulation, Lux Knight Breacher, Biosynthetic Burst, Melded Moxite, Lost in Space, Command Bridge, Systems Override for the Uncommons, Void Forge Titan, Lashwick Predator, Gigastorm Titan, and Quantum Riddler. Not too shabby, that's a mythic. We'll sleeve it up for you. Neuroform Sentinel in foil, and a Swamp and Lander Robot token. Okay, so the second mythic of the day. Still not sure if it's enough to get us into the greatest hits playlist. That is the greatest hits in channel history, link in the corner. I think we're around 650 videos at this point. Enjoy the pulls. And lucky last here we have Buki. Thank you for being a patron. More Edge of Eternities goodness. And we have Exosuit Savior, Fungal Colossus, Caveron Skywarden, Gravblade Heavy, Divert Disaster, Depressurize, Dockworker Drone, Servondum the Lucent. Okay, so there's our legendary Codecracker Hound, Edge Rover, Full Bore, and Moonlit Meditation. We've got Nutrient Block in foil, a Swamp, and Lander Robot token. You always get tons of Landers and Robots in this set. Alright, Bloomburrow, the small forest animal set that everybody loves. Surely you love it as well. Looks like a card trick here. And we have Plumecreed Mentor, Fell, along with Blacksmith's Talent, Whisker Quill Scribe, Seedpod Squire, Sunshower Druid, Agate Blade Assassin, Waxwain Witness, Dire Downdraft, Bonebind Orator, and a fish. Flipping into an ad. I'm going to gift you a tapped fish like so. Bumbleflowers Sharepot in foil. Oh, nice. Winter Forest. These Winterlands are pretty hard to find. Then we have Fecund Green Shell, Elemental Turtle, and Ruthless Negotiation. Alright. Foundations, save us. The pools are a little bit lackluster today. I know. We got those mythics, but we want to see more. And we start off here with Battle Song Berserker, Quake Strider Ceratops, Prideful Parent, Heir Apparent. A deck can have any number of cards named Heir Apparent. I actually built that deck and we did a deck tech and gameplay video. Link in the corner, pretty straightforward build, that one. Crackling Cyclops, Vampire Soulcaller, Cackling Prowler, Courageous Goblin, think twice. Ambush Wolf, and a Goblin token on the other side, a zombie. Gotta chuck it in. Then we have a Foil Jungle Hollow, Foil Incinerating Blast. Oh! Borderless Mythic Omniscience, yes! And a Fire Spitter Whelp. Holy moly. Okay, so maybe we did make it into the greatest hits. Doing well with the pools today, and we still have one pack left here. Bloomburrow. And stay tuned, we have another fun set returning to the channel this week. We've got Lord of the Rings, so if you're a patron and you're interested in that, let me know for next month. Here we have For the Common Good, followed by a Bone by an Orator. Okay, so let's see here, doing the card trick like that. Then we have Hazel's Nocturne, Tempest Angler, Cash Grab, Conduct Electricity, Nettle Guard, Thought Shucker, Psychic Whirl, Polluted Provisioner, and a nice island. Is that another Winterland? Or, yeah, looks similar. Then we have Kidnap for the rare, Flowerfoot Swordmaster, Quake Tusk Spore, and Sugarcoat. Okay, so no question here. Awesome pull for Buki. Scooping it up here. Enjoy your omniscience. And our tap fish is giving us trouble. Okay, there we go. Enjoy the pulls. Hope everyone's staying safe and healthy out there. Thanks for watching and have a great day.